Okay, so our next performer is going to be Iris, who's going to announce her piece and her name as well. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm going to be playing an invention, like a draft mode of it, like half of the piece.
Right. That was Iris playing Bach's Invention in F, number 8. So yeah, I'm going to start the poll now, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so imagine the poll. Okay, and you guys can start filling out the poll. And if you have any verbal feedback, you can just make sure to raise your hand. Yeah, Shivani, if you want to go ahead.
So it was okay for a draft mode. I mean, it's supposed to be faster, but it's in draft. And then it was kind of like the rhythm was off a little bit. Like, I don't know. And it was kind of quiet. It's supposed to be kind of loudish. I don't remember.
Yeah, definitely. Anyone else? Any feedback to give? All right, so I'm gonna give you guys a few more minutes to fill out the poll. Oh, Tessa, if you want to go ahead.
I think Shivani got pretty much what I was trying to say, and I also think that we could incorporate more dynamics, but that's all I had to say.
Yeah, definitely. That's definitely something to focus on as well. We have one person that has not filled out the poll, so make sure to fill that out. We'll give you another 10 seconds to get that in. If you haven't filled out the poll yet. Okay, perfect. So wrapping up the poll now, and I'll show the results. Yeah, so in terms of rhythm, for the most part, it was pretty clean. There was definitely some rhythmic spots that were a little bit, I think, more challenging and definitely were a little bit off. So yeah, you got 2 votes for 2 and 3 votes for 4. So it kind of averages out to about a 3. And I think that's pretty accurate to what I thought as well. You pretty much synced up the right and left hand pretty well, but there were a few sections where it got a little bit off. In terms of the notes, you got 1 vote for 3, 1 vote for 5, and 1 vote for 4. I'd probably say it probably leans between 3 and a 4, more leaning towards 4. Your note accuracy was pretty good, but there are a few missed notes here and there, pretty much. Pulse, okay on pulse. You got 2 votes for 3 and 3 votes for 4. And yeah, so that probably averages out to about a 3 leaning towards a 4. And I would say I definitely agree with that. The pulse I thought was pretty consistent when you knew how the part went, but if you weren't as sure, it kind of slowed down a bit or it wasn't as consistent. Dynamics, you got 2 votes for, or 1 vote for 2, 3 votes for 3, and 1 vote for 4. This is probably the lower scores. And yeah, I definitely agree. There's no written dynamics on the sheet music, so far as I know, but definitely adding in some dynamics is super important to this piece, and especially the voicing and phrasing at some point. And then articulation, yeah, 1 vote for 3 and 4 votes for 4. And yeah, I probably agree. It was probably between a 3 and a 4, leaning towards a 4. The articulation was pretty clean, actually. I don't think there were really many issues with that. That sounded pretty good.